Elon Musk just warned Mark Zuckerberg, "You need to stop this right now." The richest man on Earth fights the man who has information about everyone who is living on Earth. Sounds like a plot for a superhero movie, right? Well, if they make a movie like this, then the idea came from me. Copyrights reserved. But it is not just any plot. It is the reality. It is the reality of two billionaires who are in a Cold War. I'm talking about Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. Do you know how it all started and how it's going? If not, then stay tuned. The battle between Musk and Zuckerberg has been going on for a long time, but it appears that it intensified when Musk purchased Zuckerberg's most desired platform. The rivalry has taken a whole new turn, and Elon Musk has once again demonstrated that he is capable of accomplishing things that Mark Zuckerberg has never even dared to conceive of. People used to say that neither Zuckerberg's nor Musk's interests were aligned. Much as Zuckerberg was more interested in digital technology, and Musk was more interested in physical technology, the Twitter war has now moved to Zuckerberg's territory. And it all began in 2016, when they collided on a large scale. It was as SpaceX was getting ready to launch a big rocket that was to carry a $200 million satellite from Internet.org, a company backed by Zuckerberg, as the first collaboration between billionaires. A telecommunications satellite would be launched into space by a rocket, but it never took off because a fire broke out on the rocket, preventing it from taking off. Both the rocket and the satellite were destroyed. Musk was disappointed, but Zuckerberg became enraged and vented his frustrations on Facebook. But Zuckerberg never imagined Elon would return the favor. Elon Musk indicated in an interview, while he wasn't yet the owner of Twitter, that Mark Zuckerberg would continue to manage metadata for the foreseeable future. And during a recent interview in Vancouver, British Columbia at the TED conference, Elon Musk was interrogated about his recent offer to purchase Twitter. The interviewer, Chris Anderson, asked Musk if his position as the world's richest man and one of the platform's top influencers could create a conflict of interest. During his address, Musk seized the chance to take a shot at Zuckerberg. As for media ownership, he explained, you've got Mark Zuckerberg owning Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp with a share ownership structure. Mark Zuckerberg, the 14th, will still control these organizations. In Musk's statement, it is likely that he is referring to a future lengthy line of Zuckerberg descendants, or it could be a reference to King Louis XIV of France, who ruled France for nearly 72 years and was recognized as the longest reigning monarch in history. Do you think it was right of Mark to go public and do what he did? I mean, Elon had also lost a rocket, and the last time I checked, they weren't cheap. Musk was also referring to Zuckerberg's control over Meta, the parent corporation of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. When it comes to future decisions about Facebook, there is no doubt that Mark Zuckerberg has complete veto authority over the other stockholders. He has 55% of the company's votes. Facebook has a dual-class stock structure that allows chosen executives and directors, including Zuckerberg, to exercise super voting privileges, with each share owned equaling 10 votes, while other owners only have 1 vote per share. And yes, it does sound unfair. What are your thoughts about this structure? Despite the fact that Tesla does not have dual-class shares, Musk wields significant power over the company. With a 17% stake, he is the single largest stockholder. Despite the fact that Musk does not have as much power over Tesla as Zuckerberg does over Meta, Tesla does have supermajority voting rules in place, which require 2/3 of the company's shares to approve substantial changes, making Musk a significant player. Before acquiring Twitter, he said, if he were to successfully acquire Twitter, he would restructure the company to eliminate any sense of a conflict of interest, such as making the platform's code publicly available. I wouldn't be in there editing tweets, Musk said on Twitter, but you'll know if something was done to promote a demo or otherwise alter a post. Musk stated that his offer to buy Twitter was not made to gain money, but rather to safeguard the platform's freedom of speech. Furthermore, Tesla's CEO appeared to be critical of Meta's moderation procedure, It's not unexpected that Facebook has come under fire from both sides of the political line for its handling of Code-19, misinformation, and the Capitol siege. According to Musk, permitting the circulation of material is in the platform's best interests, as long as it is legal in the countries in which it operates in. He asserts that, "I'm not claiming to have all of the solutions, but I believe that we should be very hesitant to delete anything and very cautious with permanent bans. I believe that timeouts are preferable to permanent bans." However, as we all know, Musk and Zuckerberg have had a long-running dispute. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg just published a statement. In 2016, he made a public statement expressing disappointment with SpaceX after one of the company's rockets destroyed a Facebook satellite. Facebook, according to Musk, provides him with the villas. Most recently, Musk chastised Facebook for how it handled events on January 6, 2021, during the siege on the Capitol. Presently, Elon Musk has been reminded that he must safeguard Twitter users from bad content, just as Facebook did after Musk purchased the social media company for $44 billion. Human rights organizations have voiced worry over the billionaire's ambitions to loosen content controls. It has the potential to foster bullying and misinformation. Regardless of ownership, all social media platforms must be responsible, stated Boris Johnson's spokesman. Musk has also been warned by the European Commission that he must protect the user's theory. Be it vehicles or social media, any firm operating in Europe must comply with our regulations, regardless of their shareholding. Breton, the EU Executive Commissioner for the Internal Market, cautioned in a tweet. The European Union has stated that its new interest laws will change the digital industry. Greater transparency about how internet behemoths operate on it, and greater transparency about why specific information is recommended to consumers would be required for them to be effective. Many employees who previously worked under former CEO Tim Dorsey and the company's management, Mark stated that he believes Musk taking over Twitter would be a nightmare. In response to this statement, Musk refuted the claim and stated that Twitter employees are now more free to apply their creativity and hard work. Musk has spoken out against Facebook on multiple occasions, stating that neither he nor Tesla have accounts on the platform. As a result, it's possible that Musk will create a Twitter account for each and every firm he owns in order to circumvent the Facebook saga. Who do you think is right here, Musk or Zuckerberg? When WhatsApp co-founder Brian Acton tweeted, "It is time to #delete Facebook," there was a massive uproar. "What is Facebook?" Musk answered amusingly. Even when a fan asked Musk whether he would erase the SpaceX Facebook profile, Musk said that he would. "I had no idea there was one," will suffice. "It looks lame anyway," Musk tweeted after another admirer pointed out that Tesla has a Facebook profile as well. Both the SpaceX and Tesla pages were removed from Facebook shortly after, but Musk later stated that it was not a political statement and that he simply finds Facebook unpleasant. But we all know how upsetting it was for Elon Musk. "This is called the domino effect," Musk tweeted after the US Capitol attack on the evening of the rampage, coupled with domino graphic, the first of which was labeled a website to rate women on campus, an allusion to Facebook's founding at Harvard University. The rioters were the last domino to fall. He slammed Facebook whenever he could, and he's always been critical of the company's data-sharing tactics. Following the revelation by Facebook-owned WhatsApp that it would begin compelling users to share their personal data with Facebook, he has even published memes about the firm on Twitter, implying that it is spying on users. Musk tweeted that users should use Signal, an encrypted messaging service, and his tweet was retweeted by Jack Dorsey, the Twitter CEO at the time. Although how could he know, right? What are your thoughts on this purchase? Is it a warning to Zuckerberg? Well, this was all for today. Do let us know your thoughts on the subject in the comments. I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.